Hi everybody and welcome to this video. Today I want to speak about letting go and trusting the universe and really getting into a detached state of consciousness, okay? And really making inner peace with yourself, making peace with your inner world. I believe that inner peace is actually the highest bank balance. And you know, in today's society, what I'm seeing in people is the fact that we're constantly chasing. We're constantly looking outside of ourselves for answers. We're constantly are being attached to our manifestations. But we are forgetting about inner peace. We are forgetting about authenticity. We are forgetting about that state of consciousness that is detached. So if you really want to be at peace with yourself, and if you really want to trust the universe, and if you really want to manifest, the first tip that I would recommend for you guys is make peace with your inner world. Okay, the inner world is the highest bank balance. The inner peace is the highest bank balance. And what I'm saying is the fact that if I'm not at peace with myself, and if I'm not being myself in the process, then I cannot trust. Then I cannot be in alignment with who I really am. And you know, what I'm seeing in my own journey is the fact that if I'm getting attached to certain things, and if I'm operating from attachment, then I'm creating suffering. But if I'm letting go, and if I'm getting detached from the outcome, if I'm not constantly chasing the destination, then there is a higher chance for me to actually put my consciousness into the present moment and begin manifesting. Okay, so you gotta trust the process. You gotta trust the process, but you don't have to be attached to your manifestations. You don't have to be attached to the outcome. And what I'm seeing in my own journey is the fact that lately I have been getting into a state of consciousness where I was just detached and I was just being myself. And trust me, that felt good. Okay, that felt good. Authenticity is sexy. Okay, so my suggestion is have a vision. Okay, have a vision, step into action, but don't get attached to your manifestations. Okay, don't get attached to the external world. Don't get attached to the matrix. Okay, so if you are making peace with your inner world, and if your consciousness is put into the now, then you cannot go wrong, because if it happens, you are okay with it, but if it doesn't happen, you are also okay with it. And that is actually a really powerful state of consciousness to be into. Detachment. Okay, so detachment creates magnetism. Detachment creates magnetism. And you know, maybe it's not even about chasing. It's more likely about putting your consciousness into a state where you begin to attract it into your life. Okay, so trust the fact that what is meant for you, it will happen. What is meant for you, it will manifest. What is meant for you, the universe will always have to send it to you. And you know, there is positive synchronicity and there is negative synchronicity. And what I'm seeing in my own journey is the fact that when I'm out of vibrational alignment, then I'm experiencing negative synchronicity. But when I'm operating from love, and when I'm operating from the present moment, I'm actually experiencing positive synchronicity. Okay, so when I am out of alignment, I'm experiencing negative synchronicity. But when I'm in alignment, there is a higher chance for the universe to actually send me what I need to experience. So you gotta trust the process. You gotta trust the universe, you gotta trust yourself, but at the same time, again, don't be attached to your manifestations. So allow yourself to feel what you are feeling. Allow yourself to be in the present moment. Allow yourself to be in that state of consciousness that is reflected by self-love. That is how to manifest, because you don't only create physically. Okay, you don't only create through action, you also create at a quantum level. It means that you also create with your state of consciousness. So you don't get what you always want, you get what you are, you get what your energy is all about. So my suggestion is get to just be yourself in the process, get to trust yourself, get to trust your manifestations, get to trust your actions. Get to be yourself in the process, and it will have to manifest into your life. But if you are operating from a low state of consciousness, and if you are operating from lack, resistance and constantly desiring more, you won't be able to manifest. Because when you say, I really want something, the universe will have to push it away from you. But when you say that I am at peace, and when you say that I have, and when you say that I'm in my best state of consciousness, then there is a higher chance for you to manifest what you truly desire. So it's all about your state of consciousness. It's all about your perception. It's all about your mindset. It's all about how you choose to express yourself. Okay, so my suggestion is get to see everything that is happening in your life happening with a higher vibrational spiritual purpose, because it is. Okay, there is a beautiful Indian proverb that says that everything that is happening exactly as it is meant to happen. It means that you are exactly at the right moment at the right time. Okay, so when you have this consciousness of trusting, you realize that you cannot go wrong. Even if it seems like you are going wrong, it's still happening for you. Even if it seems like you are failing, when you trust, you realize that there is no failure, there are only lessons to be learned. Okay, so operate from gratefulness. Operate from gratefulness and see that everything that you have into your life, every experience, every circumstance, every person, every material thing maybe, is exactly what you need to have right now in order to evolve. And what I've seen in my own journey was the fact that I have been going through a lot of negative moments. I have been going through really rough experiences, but those experiences were actually what I needed in that moment in order for me to evolve, in order for me to become my best version, in order to get into a state of consciousness that is represented by love, peace, and harmony. Okay, so guys, everything that is happening, in a way, it is happening for you. All that you gotta do is learn to be in that state that is open to receive. Okay, you know, you have to give some things, but you also need to open your state of consciousness into a state where you are receiving, because the universe is really powerful. And the universe constantly gives you things. But if you are in a state of consciousness that is represented by a low vibration, you won't be able to receive. So it's about giving and receiving. Okay? Giving and receiving. It's all happening for you. And if you really want to manifest, you gotta step into a state of consciousness that is represented by gratefulness. Okay? Gratefulness. The grateful people are happy. Okay, so many of us, we are not content with the things that we already have. So many of us, we are not content with our state of consciousness. We're constantly seeking more. We're constantly wasting our energy seeking more. But what we are not realizing is the fact that the power is in the now. The consciousness is in the now. The universe happens into the now. Put your consciousness into the now and you will attract everything that you need into your life. Okay? So let go. Trust the universe and trust your manifestations. Trust the process. Be yourself. Love yourself unconditionally and you will see magic happen. It's all happening with a higher purpose. And when you put your consciousness into a state of trusting, you realize that you cannot go wrong. And even if it seems like you are going wrong, that it's still what it needs to happen in order for you to actually evolve. Okay? So guys, the universe is intelligent and the universe is working in your favor. But you know, if you don't see it happening for you, then it won't happen for you. So my suggestion is get to trust more and get to see that everything that is happening into your life is happening for you. Okay, it is happening for you. And you know, when you trust, you realize that you have a purpose here. You have a purpose here. Everybody on the planet has a unique individual purpose. And when you respect your mission, when you respect your soul signature, when you respect your self-expression, you realize that you can actually be in alignment with your soul mission and get to manifest anything that you desire. Okay? So thanks so much for watching, and this was today's message about letting go, trusting the process, and making peace with yourself. Realize that inner peace is actually the highest bank balance that you could ever have. If you are not at peace with yourself, you could have all the money in the world, you would still not be happy. But when you step into a state of consciousness of detachment, and when you step into a state of consciousness of letting go, you realize that you can actually manifest anything that you desire, because now you are grateful, you are at peace, and you are in alignment with who you really are. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and like always, see you on what is coming up next. If you are new to the YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, and if you wish to work with me on a one-on-one level, feel free to contact me at my Facebook address in the description below. Namaste to you all, and like always, see you on what is coming up next. Much peace and many manifestations to you guys. I love so much peace, and see ya.